What's going on, guys? Mitch here, Merz Farm Equipment. Why did me and my team, with the help of all my team, why did we put 3,000 flags out in 14 acres? Follow along to this 2021 Merz Farm Equipment Crop Tour to find out why. We're doing over 40 different studies of what happens if your planter is not set up right. What if you don't have the right down pressure? What if you get skips and doubles? What if you don't have a good ride back there? What if you don't clean the row? What if you don't put the right fertilizer, starter fertilizer, no starter fertilizer? What happens? Follow along right here. We'll show you how. We came out here and we put 3,000 flags out in this field so that you could find out what you can do better as a producer for starting next year. It's too late this year. 2021's done. But 2022, you can be a better farmer, and we'll show you how. Subscribe below, follow along. Thanks for watching. I'm out here, it's Mother's Day. We got 3/4 of an inch of rain last night. Made a pretty good mess of some things, but more importantly, it was super windy yesterday afternoon. So it kind of wrecked the flags here. It pushed all the flags. It's made holes where they're in the ground. So I'm trying to straighten them all back out best we can. There is 3 or 4 that I've seen walking the majority of this field here, but there has been 3 or 4 that the whole flag is gone. So we're putting the day 3 flags in. The big blue flags were 12 hours, or the big green flags were 12 hours. Little green flags were day 1, 24 hours. The big blue flags were 36. Little blue flags were day 2, 48. Big orange flags were 60 hours, and now we are at 72 hours since first emergence, and we are putting the yellow day 3 flags in. Pretty colorful out here. That is the extreme downforce in the worked area. Here is the auto downforce in the worked area, and there's the light downforce in the worked area. I haven't put the yellow flags out there. There could be a few yellows that go out there. But it is Mother's Day. Thank you to my wife, mother of my children, who allows me to come out here on Mother's Day to be putting flags in here. Now we're over here in the no-till side. There was the tilt side. Here's the no-tilt side. And there's the extreme downforce in the auto downforce. The auto downforce is about 450 for pressure, and the extreme downforce was 600. You can see there are a few orange flags in there, but for the most part they were all up within 48 hours with auto downforce and extreme downforce. Now here's the light downforce. This is where it gets really concerning. That row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flags. Those rows have a ton more. 8 flags there, and this row has 2 flags, because those 2 flags at the end, it has 4, but 2 of them are actual seeds that have sprouted. The 2 at the end were just me putting an X to mark the end of the row. This seed on the light downforce is laying on top of the ground, and then there's places here, now that we've got this 1/2 inch of rain, it's actually buried the seed. There's still a lot of it on the ground, as you can see, and then there's a few that have popped, but there's places that it is now actually covered by soil, and there's just my X. But you can see down these rows there's nothing sprouting. But if we go over here, excuse the camera work, guys, sorry. If we go over here, you can see the video cut off, amateur videographer here. So, but the information's good. So here is where we have the auto downforce, and you can see our stand here a week later. So it's showing a little bit better than even it was in that last video. Where the auto downforce, we've got nice good stand here. Come back over here to the light downforce, and here's where we only had a few flags, right? Well, a week later we do have some plants popping, but you can see the variances here of these plants. I mean, there was the one that had early emergence, it's got a flag by it, but now we can see that we just now have, you know, this one maybe just popped up here this morning. That one is at, you know, the 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 stage. 3 there, 3 or 4, and we're just emerging here. So we got so much variance between these rows. Like I say, you can see the flags where those were up early, and you can look down and you can see there's where auto downforce was used. Here's where light downforce was used, and you can see, I mean, the absolute difference what that made as we came across this field. So auto downforce, light downforce, and this is gonna look ugly come July. I mean, we got seeds that are barely popping. We still got seeds that are laying on the ground. We've got seeds that are just sprouting. We've got all kinds of stuff happening here. Look at this one. Look at what we got going there. That seed is laying on the ground, trying to emerge. It's trying to do something. It's got enough moisture in it from the rain. This is going to be an ugly, ugly test right here. 50 pounds of downforce was not enough in this hard ground. 450 is what was needed over there and throughout this. So that light downforce is going to be a disaster. We know that already. So it'll be kind of cool to see it. So here we got a buffer, and then you come across and you see all these flags. I'll have some separate videos. I won't put them all here in this video, but here's skips and doubles. We've got 3.5, 3, 2.5, 2, 1.5, 1 inch depth. We've got different clean sweep pressures. We've got different furrow force pressures that we put on. We have an area that we picked up the clean sweep. We pinned them up. We pinned the row cleaners up. And we've got an area that we pinned the row cleaners down. That's actually going to be a clean sweep study, but I think we're going to find some things maybe about Precision Planning's reveal after I saw the emergence happening there. So guys, stay tuned. Subscribe to this channel to continue to follow along of our findings here in this test plot. I mean, we got a ton of flags out here. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button below, and we'll follow along all summer long. Thanks for watching, guys.